Hey guys, Brandon Wren here again, coming to you with another video. This is the second video in the series of videos with this particular company that I'm reviewing. If you don't know what I'm doing a bunch of reviews on a lot of different soap companies, scent companies, different things like that. I've got about 30 to 40 different companies, over 130 something different products from all of these companies. If not more, that I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm going to be bringing you a lot of content. I'm going to be reshooting some videos that I did on the Duke Cannon soaps that I already kind of reviewed. So I'm going to be redoing those and re-releasing them. If you did not see my last video, I have started reviewing a company. I've started off with 22 different scents that I ordered from this company. We talked about 3 of them in the last video, or we went into depth with 3 of them in the last video. This one, we're going to be talking about 5. I don't want to do any more than 5 in a video because I don't want the videos to be too convoluted and too long. But I don't want to do just one of these scents per video because I feel like that's going to take forever. So we're going to do 3 to 5. So today we're going to be doing 5. And the ones I chose today are the 5 most interesting scents that I got from this company. This company is Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, aka Phoenix Shaving. Super cool company, guys. I can't say enough about them. You got to go check them out. They've got a cool, just aura. The graphics they use for their different products, the overall marketing they do is just super cool. It's got a super cool, like, old school barbershop meets a little bit of new school with like old school sci-fi stuff. It's just super, super cool. So go check out their website. They've got a cool app you can download onto your phone. But their website is phoenixartisanaccoutrements.com, aka Phoenix Shaving. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So like I said, the 5 that I'm going to be talking about today are the ones that I found to be probably the most interesting scent profiles. Now, this company makes some crazy good smelling scents. And you can get their scents in soap, aftershave cologne, standard cologne, shaving soaps. I think I said deodorant already. Just tons of different products, which is really cool. If you like one particular scent, you can get that scent in all these different products. So if you bathe with a soap and then put on some cologne and use some aftershave, all those smells are not going to be conflicting. You can get the same scent in all of those. So that's super cool that this company does that. This company, they really do their research and spend so much time fine-tuning these scents, and they come up with so many cool scents. Now, there are a few scents. There's a handful of scents that they do that are clones or recreations of either some very popular colognes out there or some colognes that may not even exist anymore. So definitely go check out this company, guys. They're just cool. They are one of my favorite companies out there. I love everything about them. The feel, the look, just everything. But they make some amazing scent profiles that I've not experienced anywhere else. It's fantastic. So we're going to be talking about the 5 coolest, most unique, interesting scents that I found out of these 22 scents that I ordered so far. So let's jump into them. So the first one we're going to talk about, and I've got some notes here, so I'm going to be referring to them. We'll save that one for last, because that one was one of my favorite. I don't know why. It's one I looked forward to, probably one of the ones I looked forward to the most, and it didn't disappoint. It's a cool scent, but we'll get to that one last. Sorry, I keep hiccuping. Had some wings for dinner. So let's do the first one. So the first one is called Cavendish. That's Cavendish, Cavendish. Now, I've got a good friend. He's actually my guitar player. I'm a professional musician. That's what I do for a living. I tour around and travel. I play for a new artist named Tim Duggar. Go check him out. He's a phenomenal country artist. Played for Lauren Elena for 5.5 years. I've toured with a bunch of people. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Cavendish. I've got my good buddy John Cavendish. He's our guitar player. So I wonder if he would like this scent. I would like to get him some of this just because it's called Cavendish. But here's the scent profile. So there's quite a bit in this scent profile. We've got dark Kentucky and burley tobacco, cherry wood, vanilla bean, cedar, sweet northern grass tree resin, tobacco absolute, leather, and a kiss of smoke. Now, they've got a few different scents with leather, and I tend to like a leather scent in my scent profile. It's something I gravitate towards. Some are good, some are bad that I've tried. So far, the scents that they have that have a little bit of leather in them, I like it. It's not overpowering, it's not too much, it's just a little bit of leather in there and you can really tell, and it's good quality leather smell. I want to try some of their other scents that have leather in it. This particular one does have a leather scent in its scent profile. So again, we'll go back over them. Dark Kentucky and burley tobacco, cherry wood, vanilla bean, cedar, sweet northern grass tree resin, tobacco absolute leather, and a kiss of smoke. This scent is phenomenal. It is fantastic. It's got a sweetness to it, but it's like a refined, just bold, rich, sweet scent. Like, I don't know how to explain that. It's not like candy sweet, but it's like, I think it's that cherry wood, the vanilla bean, and a little bit of that tobacco is the main things I think I'm getting from this scent. But man, it's just a great scent. It feels like something, some rich guy in his mansion up in the hills, up in the mountains, sitting in his library in his study would wear, smoking a pipe. I mean, it's such a cool scent. And he's wearing his robe. He's got a robe on. But that's Cavendish. So let's go ahead and take a smell of it. Let me grab it here. So that's Cavendish. And if it'll focus on it, there we go, Cavendish. So this is what I got. I got 22 different scents, but they're these little samples that you can buy from them. They're pretty reasonably priced. They're like 90 cents a piece or something. Let's go ahead and open this before we start making this video too long, like the last one. I'm going to be wiping these off when I close them with a wet wipe and wiping my fingers off so I don't get cross-contamination or any just too many scents going on at one time. So let's open this Cavendish and see what we get. Swirl it around. Okay. Man, that is a great scent. It's rich, it's bold. It's got a little sweet. So one thing I get from this when I first smell it off the top, and this may sound weird, and I hope this doesn't turn you off. Sorry, I dropped a little baggie here. I hope this doesn't turn you off when I say this. But the first thing that hits me, I get this cherry pie filling smell. If you've ever eaten cherry pie filling, that taste, I get that. It's like the top scent, the top note that I get when I first bring this up to my nose. And that sounds weird, and I don't want that to turn you off because this isn't a cheap cherry pie cologne. But I get that. I think it's the cherry wood, the tobacco, and the vanilla bean work together to make this really rich, sweet scent. But it's like, it's nice. It's smooth. It's nice. I can't even describe it. That is fantastic. Man, that is great. But you definitely get that vanilla. It's like the cherry hits you, then the vanilla hits you right behind it. A little bit of musky smell. I get a little bit of the leather. I get a little bit of leather once it kind of settles in. What else is in here? Sweet northern grass tree resin. I don't even know what that would smell like. I don't even know what that smells like, to be honest. But man, it's just got a little bit of like a warm, sugary smell. You get the tobaccos. It just rounds out really well. This is a very unique scent. I've never smelled anything like this. That is fantastic. That is really good. And then like the final note, I don't know what it would be. Maybe it's that sweetgrass tree resin. I don't know. That is a fantastic smell. I definitely recommend. So get some of these samples, guys, and try these out. These are phenomenal scents. They really do their homework. They are sticklers. They put their time in, and you can tell. This is quality products that go into this stuff. This is excellent. So that's Cavendish. Go try that out. That is I'm not necessarily one that says, you know, this is a wintertime scent and you can only wear this in the winter. This is only a fall scent. This is a summertime scent. Now, I get it, and I do have scents that feel fall-ish to me, wintertime. But if something smells good, I'll pull it out whenever. That's just me personally. But I would say this is more of a I would have to say this is a wintertime scent. It's just got a warmness to it that it could definitely be fall too. Fall or winter scent is what I would classify this as, but that's Cavendish. Now, one thing with these samples that I will say, and I said this in the last video, these are samples of their aftershave cologne. So in some of these, you get a little bit upfront smell of that astringent or whatever they use in it. It's not strong. It's not strong. But you do get a little hint of that with some of these. Not all of these scents, but some of them you get a little bit of that. So kind of take that into account when you're smelling these. Kind of let that, once you get that, let that go away and take in all the other scents in these profiles. But Cavendish, definitely recommend it. All right, next, Boomtown Bay Rum. So you'll have to forgive me. I can't remember the name of the guy. I'm so bad with names. I can't remember the name of the guy that co-owns this company. So what I understand, there's two people. There's a man and a woman that co-own this company. They each, from what I understand, had their own thing going on and made soaps and different things, and they collaborated and kind of formed this company. But the man, and forgive me, I can't remember his name. I'll give him a shout out in the next video. He, from what I've researched and read, he is somewhat of a bay rum connoisseur. He's really into his bay rums and takes his bay rums very seriously. I've tried some bay rum scents and some other things like soaps and things like that, and they're always good. I like bay rum, but some of the really good ones are amazing, and this guy has some of the really good ones, I have to say. He takes his bay rum seriously, and he spends a lot of time on his bay rums. He's got different versions of his bay rum. There's an atomic bay rum, which I really want to try. I think that's the standard one that they have. There's one that comes out in the fall time. I think you can still get it right now through November, but it's probably going away soon. But it's a, you know, fall time, Halloween time. But it's a bay rum, but it's atomic pumpkin bay rum. So I think it's based off of the atomic bay rum, but they add some pumpkin in it. It's got pumpkin oils and stuff. Supposedly it smells really good. It's the bay rum meets a little bit of like pumpkin pie, spices and stuff in a pumpkin pie. from what I've heard, people that I trust their judgment and their opinion, they say those scents work really well together. But this is the Boomtown Bay Rum. And the scent profile is pretty simple as far as ingredients. You got Gunsmoke, leather West Indian Bay Rum. This has got spices and citrus notes. So that's Boomtown Bay Rum. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see what it smells like. See if we can find those different scents in the profile. Put that down here again. Wipe off my fingers so I don't have smell from the last one. All right. All right, let's go. All right, we've got 3 more to do, and I'm already 15 minutes into this video. I've got to make these videos shorter, guys. I'm going to work on that. All right, Boomtown Bay Rum. What do we got? That is such a unique, cool scent. Now, some of the top notes that I get from this up front are nostalgic to me, and it's something I've smelled somewhere, but I can't tell you where or what it is. It's just got a scent that I've smelled somewhere in my childhood, and I like it. So, definitely get the Bay Rum, that West Indian Bay Rum. It's got this, you definitely get those spices. Yeah, that's nice. The leather definitely comes through in this one, and it's nice. His leathers are so nice. I have to say, I tried a soap from Duke Cannon. It was the Leaf and Leather. I was so excited to try it. And Duke Cannon makes my favorite soap, the soap that is my go-to soap now, the Bush Beer soap. It's phenomenal. It smells amazing. It's very simple, but it's very clean. It smells great. But their Leaf and Leather, which is supposed to be tobacco leaf and leather, I like the smell, but it's overbearing, and it gets too much too quick to where I couldn't finish using the soap. It was just, to use that soap for a month straight, which is how long their soaps last, it's just too much. I couldn't do it. It was a good smell, but it's one of those that I would like to just smell on occasion and put it away. This one, and I love Duke Cannon. I love their products, so don't get me wrong. I just didn't like that particular one that much. But this company's leather smells, they're in there, they're subtle, but man, they add so much. That's such a cool smell. It's a unique smell. Now, I think this is one that you're either going to like or not like. And I don't know how to say that, but I think this is one you're either going to like or not like, and I like it. I don't know if my girlfriend's going to like it. But you definitely get hit with those spices, that bay rum, and the leather. I'm sure there's a little bit of smokiness to it, but not like a wood smoke. I would say, yeah, probably like a gun smoke, and it's very faint. But man, that is a very cool, unique smell. These people know what they're doing. These are fantastic. These are unlike anything I've smelled before. And I haven't dove super deep into all this stuff yet. This is kind of a new thing to me. I've always liked scents, and I've got some really nice colognes that I've had for a long time that I wear. But I've just really gotten into this artisan, just, craft scents and soaps lately. But these are unlike anything I've ever smelled. So that's Boomtown Bay Rum, if I can get it to focus there. Definitely recommend that one. Go check it out. All right, so that's Cavendish and Boomtown Bay Rum. So let's go ahead and try to get through the rest of these real quick before we hit the 30-minute long video. The next one is Rustlers Ridge. I was real excited about trying this one. It's supposed to be just a cool Old West cowboy smell, But it's an interesting blend of things. One of the things in here I would not have thought cowboy, but when I started really thinking about it, and once I smelled this particular version of this scent, I was like, yeah, I get it now. Um, so the top notes, we've got Madagascar vanilla bean, ozone, prickly pear. Heart notes are sage and animalistic musk, and the base notes are spruce and cedar. It's got some woody notes, and it's, if ever there was one, this is a gunslinger gourmand, is how they describe it. So vanilla bean, ozone, which I'm not too familiar with, prickly pear, sage, animal musk, spruce, and cedar. So let's open this up and jump into it. This is a really cool one. The vanilla is what I was like, cowboy, how is that cowboy? I'm looking for leather and gun smoke and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But this really does give you an Old West cowboy Western feel. The vanilla is, they kind of describe it, or I've heard it described as a cowboy vanilla, and it is. It's a very cool vanilla scent. I don't know if I've ever smelled Madagascar vanilla bean before, but it's a very cool vanilla. It's a very cool vanilla smell. So let's jump into it. Man, that is so good. Now, there's not really any of the same ingredients in this one that there is in the Boomtown Bay rum. But there's something about them that are similar. And I don't know how to describe that. It's not that they smell the same, but they've got some same characteristics. Man, I like them. I like them. But let's jump into it. Right off the top, man, it's such a cool combination. And like I said, there's a couple of these things that I'm not super familiar with. Ozone, you know, I'm not super familiar with. Prickly pear, I know what that is, but I don't know if I've ever smelled any prickly pear scents before. But you definitely get this vanilla, but it's like an Old West cowboy vanilla. Seriously, that's the best way I can describe it. But it gives it that just nice kind of little bit of sweet, but a very smooth sweet smell. You definitely get the vanilla. I'm not really getting much of the spruce. I'm getting a little bit of the cedar for sure. The spruce, if it's there, it's very faint, to me anyway. But you get the sage, the musk, not too much musk, and that's another thing I like about these. It's not too much, it's not too musky. But man, that vanilla bean with everything else just is really nice. This is really smooth. That's just very cowboy. That's very vintage cowboy. Just, if I were to have a vanilla gourmet vintage cowboy scent, this would be it. And that's the best way I can describe it. I'm not too great at describing these yet, am I? I'll get there. But it's a great one. It's not too vanilla-y. I'm not a super huge vanilla fan, especially like the vanilla sugars and things like that. My girlfriend likes a lot of those vanilla. They're not my bag. But when you get a good vanilla that's part of a profile with other stuff in it, I like vanillas. But they have to be in specific scent profiles. Vanilla and tobacco is really nice. Yeah, it just really depends. But I really like this Rustlers Ridge. It's a nice one. That's a smooth Western manly type smell. Got a little bit of sweet, but very smooth. It's just got some really cool smells to it. There's something I get up front off of it. I can't tell you what it is. I don't know if it's the ozone, the prickly pear. I don't know, but super, super nice. That's Rustlers Ridge. Go check that out. All right, we are down to our final one, which is good because we are just now pushing 25 minutes in this video. The last one we're gonna do is Copalli. Now this is one I added to the list late because going through, I didn't really notice it that much, and then I saw it and I was like, that sounds like something I would like, and it is. I like it. But this is Copalli, and there's a few things in here that I'm not familiar with, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm not up to date on a lot of these scents. We've got Black Copal Forward. We've got Kiss of Palo Santo, which I like Palo Santo. I'll tell you who has a nice scent called Palo Santo that I like, and that's the Cremo company. They make some good stuff. You know, it's not like Cremo is not near the level of this company, but they make some good stuff. But I like Palo Santo. Ethereal, aromatic, which I'm not sure what that is. These sound more like, you know, adverbs. Aromatic. Resinous. Ambrosial. Balsamic. I said adverbs. I didn't mean adverbs. I'm losing my mind. So Black Copal Forward, Kiss of Palo Santo, Ethereal, Aromatic, Resinous, Ambrosial, and Balsamic. And that is Copalli. So let's smell this. Again, I think I said adverb. I didn't mean adverb. I meant adjective. Some of these sound like adjectives. Let's jump into this. I can get this one off without spilling it. This one's kind of tight. Man, there we go. All right. Make sure our fingertips are clean. And let's go smell this Copalli. All right, so I definitely get some of the Palo Santo. I know that smell. The Black Copal, which is a very interesting smell. All right, now this one, I'm getting a little bit of that alcohol smell up front. This being an aftershave cologne, it does have a astringent property to it. So I'm getting that up front, but once that passes, I get the good scent profile. So this has got, it's smooth. There's a little bit of bite to it. Got a little bit of sweet on the back end, but it just hits you up front with this, man, this really cool, just unique scent that I don't know which one it is in there. It's some of the copal. Man, I think it's that copal with the Palo Santo and one of these others that I don't know what it is. God, that's super nice. I really like that. I really like that. And if I seem like I'm taking a long time smelling these, there's so many different levels to these scents. It's like you get that top level and that kind of fades away and the other ones kind of poke through and then they kind of go back and those base notes poke through and it just kind of, you keep getting the different layers coming in and out. Man, that's a good smell. I really like that. That may, I don't know, I like all these, but out of these 5, this might be my favorite. I don't know. Cavendish is nice, and so is the Rustlers. They're all good. They're all good. You get a little bit of sweetness. Man, that's a great smell. That Palo Santo and that black copal, that is super nice. It's just, man, it's just so unique, and I can't describe it. When you smell it, you get this scent, and it's like you don't know what it is. It's just, it's so unique. I've never smelled anything like this scent before. But that one's Copalli. That's fantastic. And that's one of those, when it airs out, if you put it on and you wear it and it airs out, that is going to be a nice, smooth scent for the day. Man, it's got some warmness to it. It's got a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it. It's nice. It's not too warm. It's got a little bit of bounciness to it, but man, that's really good. Copalli. I definitely recommend that one. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Go check these out. I can't say enough about this company. This company has impressed me so much. They make such cool scent profiles. And like I said, you can get them in so many different things. Their colognes are $40 to $50, but you get like 30 to 40 mLs, I think, which is good. $30 to $40 and something that's this high quality, fantastic. I said 30 to 40, $40 to $50. 30 to 40 mLs. It's just fantastic. The quality of these, $50, I will spend all day on that. That bottle's going to last quite a long time. But you can get it in the colognes. Their aftershave colognes are like $25, and they're like 100 mLs. And I shave, but I shave up here, and then all down here. So I would wear an aftershave. I don't do my whole face, obviously. But the aftershave colognes are like $25 or something like that. Their deodorants, I think, are, somewhere around $7 to $10 maybe. And supposedly their deodorants are really nice. Their soaps are about $6, and supposedly their soaps are fantastic. The way they feel on your skin. Of course, you can get all of these products in all of these different scents, which is amazing. Their shave soaps, they got shampoo pucks, which I'm excited about trying. I've never tried before. It's like a hockey puck. It almost looks like a round bar of soap, but it's shampoo. And supposedly shampoo pucks lather up super well. And a lot of these companies that use shampoo pucks, I don't think this particular one's ever said it, but a lot of these companies that use shampoo pucks, they say that they last a long time, that you can get the equivalent of like 5 bottles of shampoo out of one puck. I haven't tried one yet, so I don't know, but supposedly they lather up real well, and they lather up better than your standard bottle shampoo. So I'm definitely going to be trying some of those. Go check them out, guys. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, also known as Phoenix Shaving. They're really known for their shaving products, their aftershave, their shaving soaps are supposedly top notch. They're really cutting out a name for themselves in that market. Go check them out. They sell skateboard decks if you're into skateboarding, with some really cool graphics on them. And they've got like some good, like top quality skateboard companies that make their skateboard decks. They've got all sorts of apparel, clothing, boots, phone case. I mean, just anything you can think of. This company really knows how to market. They've got some awesome stuff. So go check them out, guys. It's Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. My name is Brandon Wren. Stay tuned for more content. I'm going to be reviewing the rest of these scents and talking about them. I've got 30 to 40 different companies that I'm going to be reviewing, with over 130 different products. So I'm going to be bringing you a lot of content. So if you're getting into a lot of these scents and soaps and things like that, like I am, I hope you enjoy this content, and stay tuned for some more. I'll be bringing you some more, and thank you guys so much for watching.